The Tenfold Tenants by E.V. Belknap. The Tenfold Tenants is a cozy fantasy indie novel by debut author E.V. Belknap, wherein the main character, Corbin, really wants you to think that he's a bad guy. Like, really wants you to believe that he's going to be this up-and-coming, supervillain. But since that hasn't worked out, he's serving as a landlord to other, sort of magical entities, basically. And one day, all of a sudden, a new tenant comes in. However, he's pretty sure that she's actually just a regular old human. And so, of course, hijinks ensues. Honestly, I don't think there are enough words in the human language to state how much I really love this book. If you are a fan of Terry Pratchett or Neil Gaiman, those kind of books that have just sort of that quirky humor, you will love this book because it fits that vibe perfectly. It has a found family, it just has a bunch of quirky characters who are just really fun to read. There's the element of mystery going on. It's fantastic. One of the things I want to make clear is that while I'm saying that this book is a very funny book, it's not just about the humor. At the end of the day, at the core of this story, there's a lot of heart. It's a story about people and their crazy lives and, how people try to work with each other even when they don't necessarily want to. And that's partly why I make that comparison to Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman, because a lot of their stories, especially if you look at something like Good Omens, that's very much the same vibe, where it's just, there's a lot of humor to it, but there's also a good, meaty heart to it as well. And Belknap's writing does an excellent job of balancing the two. The only thing I'll say is that towards the middle, it dragged on just a little bit, but that was partly necessary in order to get to the ending. And also, the beginning and ending of the books made up for that in leaps and bounds. Overall, I will just say that if you are looking for a cozy fantasy book that is quirky and fun and interesting to read, The Tenfold Tenants is a perfect choice.